Hey guys, welcome back to our new video. I am giving you knowledge about the Customs Act of 1962, the act which was implemented from the 1st of February 1963. This act comes under notification number 52 in the year 1962. So, if you are a importer, exporter, or doing logistic business, or you are a customs broker, you must have the knowledge about the Customs Act of 1962. So I am giving you this information and creating these videos only for you, because as a working professional you are not able to read the books. So in the traveling or while driving, you can listen my videos and you can expand your knowledge about the Customs Act 1962. So guys, I am the first person in India who is giving in detail to you the knowledge about the Customs Act 1962. So my humble request to all, please subscribe to my channel and like to my videos. Also share the videos to your friends who have need of this knowledge. So guys, in the previous video we have seen some sections from the chapter number 13. Chapter number 13, Searches, Seizure and Arrest. So in this video we are going to see sections from 106A to section 11088. So in the previous video we have seen section number 100. Section number 100 is power to search suspected person entering or leaving India. Section 101, power to search suspected person in certain other cases. Section 102, persons to be searched may require to be taken to before gazetted officer of customs or magistrate. Section 103, power to screen X-ray bodies of suspected persons for detecting secreted goods. Section 104, power to arrest. Section 105, power to search premises. Section 106, power to search and stop conveyances. Section 106A, power to inspect. Section 106A, power to inspect. So in the same, any proper officer authorized in this behalf by the Principal Commissioner of Customs or Commissioner of Customs may, for the purposes of ascertaining whether or not the requirements of this act have been complied with at any reasonable time, enter any place intimated under clause 4A or chapter 5B, as the case may be, and inspect the goods kept or stored therein, and require any person found therein who is for the time being in charge thereof to produce to him for his inspection the accounts maintained under the said chapter 4A or chapter 4B, as the case may be, and to furnish to him such other information as he may reasonably require for the purposes of ascertaining whether or not such goods have been illegally imported, exported, or likely to be illegal exported. So section 106A, power to inspect. Section 107, power to examine person. Section 107, power to examine person. Any officer of customs empowered in this behalf by general or special order of the Principal Commissioner of Customs or Commissioner of Customs may, during the course of an inquiry in connection with the smuggling of any goods, clause A, require any person to produce or deliver any document or thing relevant to the inquiry. Clause B, examine any person acquainted with the facts and circumstances of the case. Section 108, power to summon person to give evidence and produce documents. Section 108, power to summon person to give evidence and produce documents. Subsection 1, Any gazetted officer of customs shall have power to summon any person whose attendance he considers necessary either to give evidence or to produce or document or any other thing in any inquiry which such officer is making under this act. Subsection 2. A summons to produce documents or other things may be for the production of certain specified documents or things, or for the production of all documents or things of a certain description in the possession or under the control of the person summoned. Subsection 3. All persons so summoned shall be bound to attend either in person or by an authorized agent as such officer may direct, and all persons so summoned shall be bound to state the truth upon any subject respecting which they are examined, or make statements and produce such documents and other things as may be required, provided that the exemption under section 132 of the Code of Civil Procedure 19085 of 1908 shall be applicable to any requisition for attendance under this section. Subsection 4. Every such inquiry as aforesaid shall be deemed to be judicial proceedings within the meaning of the section 193, section 228 of the Indian Penal Code 1860, 45 of 1860. So section 108, power to summon person to give evidence and produce documents. Section 108A, obligation to furnish information. Section 108A, obligation to furnish information. Subsection 1. Any person being clause A, a local authority or other public body or association. Clause B. Any authority of the state government responsible for the collection of value added tax or sales tax or any other tax relating to the goods or services. Or clause C. An income tax authority appointed under the provisions of the Income Tax Act 1961. Clause D. A banking company within the meaning of clause A of section 45A of the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934. Or clause E. A cooperative bank within the meaning of clause D of section 2 of the Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation Act 1961. Or clause F. A financial institution with the meaning of clause C, or a non-banking financial company within the meaning of clause F of section 45I of the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934. Or clause G. A state electricity board or an electricity distribution or transmission licensee under the Electricity Act 2003, or any other entity interested as the case may be with such functions by the central government or the state government. Or clause H. The registrar or sub-registrar appointed under section 6 of the Registration Act 1908. Or clause I. A registrar within the meaning of the Companies Act 2013. Or clause J. The registering authority empowered to register motor vehicles under chapter 4 of the Motor Vehicles Act 1988. Or clause K. The collector referred to in clause C of section 3 of the Right to Fair Compensation or Transparency in Land Acquisition, Rehabilitation and Resettlement Act 2013. Or clause L. The recognized stock exchange referred to in clause F of section 2 of the Securities Contracts Regulation Act 1956. Or clause M. A depository referred to in clause E of subsection 1 of section 2 of the Depositories Act 1996. Clause N. The Postmaster General within the meaning of clause J of section 2 of the Indian Post Act 1898. Or clause O. The Directorate General of Foreign Trade within the meaning of clause D of section 2 of the Foreign Trade Development and Regulation Act 1992. Or clause P. The General Manager of a zonal railway within the meaning of clause 18 of section 2 of Railways Act 1989. Clause Q. An officer of Reserve Bank of India constituted under section 3 of the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934. who is responsible for maintaining the record of the registration or statement of accounts or holding any other information under any of the acts specified above or any other law for the time being in force which is considered relevant for the purposes of this act shall furnish such information to the proper officer in such manner as may be prescribed by rules made under this act. Subsection 2. Where the proper officer considers that the information furnished under subsection 1 is defective, he may intimate the effect to the person who has furnished such information and give him an opportunity of rectifying the defect within a period of 7 days from the date of such intimation or within such further period which on an application made in this behalf the proper officer may allow, and if the defect is not rectified within the meaning of said period of 7 days or further period as the case may be so allowed, then notwithstanding anything containing in any other provision of this act, such information shall be deemed as not furnished and the provisions of this act shall apply. Subsection 3. Where a person who is required to furnish information has not furnished the same within the time specified in subsection 1 or subsection 2, the proper officer may serve upon him a notice requiring him to furnish such information within a period not exceeding 30 days from the date of service of the notice, and such person shall furnish such information. Section 108B. Penalty for failure to furnish information written. Where the proper officer who is required to furnish information under section 108A fails to do so within the period specified in the notice issued under subsection 3 thereof, the proper officer may direct such a person to pay by way of a penalty a sum of 100 rupees for each day of the period during which the failure to furnish such information continue. Section 109. Power to require production of order permitting clearance of goods imported by land. Any officer of customs appointed for any area adjoining the land frontier of India and empowered in this behalf by general or special order of the board may require any person in possession of any goods which such officer has reason to believe to have been imported into India by land to produce the order made under section 47 permitting clearance of the goods, provided that nothing in this section shall apply to any imported goods passing from a land frontier to a land customs station by a route appointed under clause C of section 7. Section 109A. Power to undertake controlled delivery. Notwithstanding anything contained in this act, the proper officer or any other officer authorized by him in this behalf may undertake controlled delivery of any consignment of such goods and in such manner as may be prescribed. Clause A. Any destination in India. Clause B. A foreign country in consultation with the competent authority of such country to which such consignment is destined. Explanation. For the purposes of this section, controlled delivery means the procedure of allowing consignment of such goods to pass out or into the territory of India with the knowledge and under the supervision of proper officer of identifying the person involved in commission of an offence or contravention under this act. Section 110. Seizure of goods, document and things. In the same subsection 1, if the proper officer has reason to believe that any goods are liable confiscation under this act, he may seize such goods provided that where it is not practicable to remove, transport, store or take physical possession of the seized goods for any reason, the proper officer may give custody of the seized goods to the owner of the goods or the beneficial owner or any other holding himself out to be the importer or any other person from whose custody such goods have been seized on execution of an undertaking by such person that he shall not remove, part with or otherwise deal with the goods except with the previous permission of such officer. Provided that where it is not practicable to seize any such goods, the proper officer may serve an order to the owner of the goods or the beneficial owner or the person holding himself out to be the importer or any other person from whose custody such goods have been found, directing that such person shall not remove, part with or otherwise deal with such goods except with the previous permission of the such officer. Subsection 1A. The central government may have a regard to the perishable or hazardous nature of any goods, depreciation in the value of the goods with the passage of time, constraint of storage or space for the goods or any other relevant consideration by notification in the official gazette. Specify the goods or class of goods which shall, as soon as may be after its seizure under subsection 1, be disposed of by the proper officer in such manner as the central government may from time to time determine after following the procedure hereinafter specified. Subsection 1b, where any goods being goods specified under subsection 1a have been seized by a proper officer under subsection 1, he shall prepare an inventory of such goods or containing such details relating to their description, quality, quantity, mark, numbers, country of origin and other particulars as the proper officer may consider relevant to the identity of the goods in any proceedings under this act, and shall make an application to a magistrate for the purposes of. Clause A, certifying the correctness of inventory so prepared. Clause B, taking in the presence of a magistrate photographs of such goods and certifying such photographs as true. Clause C, allowing to draw representative samples of such goods in the presence of a magistrate and certifying the correctness of any list of samples so drawn. Subsection 1c, where an application is made under subsection 1b, the magistrate shall, as soon as may be, allow the application. Subsection 1d, where the goods seized under subsection 1 is gold in any form as notified under subsection 1a, then the proper officer shall, instead of making an application under subsection 1b to the magistrate, make such application to the Commissioner of Appeals having jurisdiction, who shall, as soon as may be, allow the application, and thereafter the proper officer shall dispose of such goods in such manner as the central government may determine. In the same subsection 2, where any goods seized under subsection 1 and no notice in respect of thereof is given under clause A of section 124 within 6 months of the seizure of the goods shall be returned to the person from whose possession they were seized, provided that the principal commissioner of customs or commissioner of customs may, for reasons to be recorded in writing, extend such period to a further period not exceeding 6 months and inform the person from whom such goods were seized before the expiry of the period so specified. Provided that where any order of provisional release of goods has been passed under section 110A, the specified period of 6 months shall not apply. Subsection 3, the proper officer may seize any documents or things which, in his opinion, will be useful or for relevant to any proceeding under this act. Subsection 4, the person from whose custody any documents are seized under subsection 3 shall not be entitled to make a copies thereof and take extracts therefrom in the presence of an officer of customs. Subsection 5, where the proper officer during any proceedings under this act is of opinion that for the purposes of protecting the interest of revenue or preventing smuggling, it is necessary so to do, he may, with the approval of the principal commissioner of customs or commissioner of customs, by order in writing, provisionally attach any bank account for a period not exceeding 6 months, provided that the principal commissioner of customs or commissioner of customs may, for reasons to be recorded in writing, extend such period to a further period not exceeding 6 months and inform such extension of a time to the person whose bank account is provisionally attached before the expiry of the period so specified. So, section 110, seizure of goods, documents and things, is very important section in the Customs Act 1962. Section 110A, provisional release of goods, documents and things. Section 110A, provisional release of goods, documents and things, or bank account provisionally attached pending adjudication. Any document, goods or things seized or bank account provisionally attached under section 110 may, pending the order of the adjudicating authority, be released to the owner or the bank account holder or taking a bond from him in the proper form with such security and conditions as the adjudicating authority may require. So section 110A, provisional release of goods, documents and things seized. Section 110A, AA, section 110AA, actions subsequent to inquiry, investigation or audit or any other specified purposes, where in pursuance of any proceedings in accordance with the chapter 12A or the chapter, if an officer of customs has reason to believe that clause A, any duty has been short levied, not levied, short paid or not paid, in a case where assessment has already been made Clause B, any duty has been erroneously refunded. Clause C, any drawback has been erroneously allowed. Or clause D, any interest has been short-lived, not levied, short paid, not paid, or erroneously refunded. Then such officer of customs shall, after causing inquiry, investigation, or as the case may be, audit, transfer the relevant documents along with report in writing. Clause I, to the proper officer having jurisdiction as assigned under section 5 in respect of assessment of such duty, or to the officer who allowed such refund or drawback. Or clause 2nd, in case of multiple jurisdictions, to an officer of customs to whom such matter is assigned by the board in the exercise of the powers conferred under section 5, and thereupon power exercisable under section 28, 28 AAA or chapter 10 shall be exercised by such officer or by an officer to whom the proper officer is subordinate in accordance with subsection 2 of section 5. So section 110AA, action subsequent to inquiry, investigation or audit or any other specified purpose. So guys, these all sections in the chapter 13 such as searches, seizure and arrest. Section 100, power to search suspected persons entering or leaving India, etc. Section 101, power to search suspected person in certain other cases. Section 102, persons to be searched may taken before gazetted officer of customs or magistrate. Section 103, power to screen or X-ray bodies of suspected person for detecting secreted goods. Section 104, power to arrest. Section 105, power to search premises. Section 106, power to stop and search conveyances. Section 106A, power to inspect. Section 107, power to examine person. Section 108, power to summon person to give evidence and produce documents. Section 108A, obligation to furnish information. Section 108B, penalty for failure to furnish information return. Section 109, power to require production of order permitting clearance of goods imported by land. Section 109A, power to undertake controlled delivery. Section 110, Section 110, seizure of goods, documents and things. Section 110A, provisional release of goods, documents and things. Section 110AA, action subsequent to inquiry, investigation or audit or any other specified purpose. So guys, these all sections are in the chapter number 13. In the next video we are going to show another chapter and another sections. So guys, please like, share my videos and subscribe to my channel, and also press all notification bell icon so you can get my videos instantly when I upload the same. So guys, thank you for watching my video. Bye bye and take care.